We have some shocking discoveries for the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3 and that's coming up right after this. So today we've got lots of news about the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3, including more evidence pointing to S Pen support, a new camera for the Z Fold 3 and even use of a complete red SIM. Before we get started though, please like the video. If you're a fan of Samsung, let me know in the comments what device you're watching this video on. So, to start with, we've got more evidence pointing to S Pen support on the Galaxy Z Fold 3. Another patent discovered by Let's Go Digital was filed with the World Intellectual Property Office, and it shows a foldable smartphone with an S Pen. We can see by the pattern that the device that looks very similar to the Galaxy Fold. This corroborates previous reports we've had about Samsung increasing the thickness of the ultra-thin glass on the Z Fold 3 to accommodate for an S Pen. Let's Go Digital have also provided a render of the Galaxy Z Fold 3 with the S Pen according to this patent, and while it does look promising, it's important to remember however that this is still just a patent. Samsung found many different patents for many different ideas, and it doesn't mean that it will definitely be happening. On top of this, we also have another patent discovered that could be for the Galaxy Z Fold 3, but this time it's for the camera instead. While many are hoping for an in-display selfie camera on the Galaxy Z Fold 3, this new patent shows off a different design. To achieve the same result, the patent shows how they've considered using a pop-up selfie camera mechanism that we have seen in a few other devices. Although Samsung have made a few options in this patent. Firstly, it's just a pop-out selfie camera. It pops out and it only has a sensor for the selfies. Secondly, we've got a design with 3 pop-up cameras for the rear, but it's also got 3 cameras on the back. And then finally we've got 6 cameras all placed inside this pop-out system. Now again, Samsung files so many patents and they're just protecting their ideas. It's unlikely that they'll use this method, as it seems under-display selfie cameras is pretty much what everyone's aiming for, and truth be told, there's no real reason for pop-out cameras on the rear, as having them on the back is really no issue to the user, and it does allow for larger lenses. Next up, we've got another patent discovered by Let's Go Digital, and this time it shows a completely different design. We've got a triple fold along with a slide-out keyboard. So here we have copies of the patent as well as renders that Let's Go Digital have provided, and although it looks like an incredible device, my opinion is it's just Samsung protecting their ideas, and it's nothing more than a concept. Triple folding phones are cool and all, but it doesn't serve that much use and adds more vulnerabilities to the smartphone. Having a slide-out keyboard again is a pretty cool feature, but it's also wasting internal space which could be used for more valuable hardware such as an additional battery cell. The current Galaxy Z Fold 3 design is popular, it's working, and it's not yet fully refined, so to think that Samsung are going to change drastically anytime soon is just very unrealistic. Of course, that's just my opinion, so don't take it as fact, and I'd also like to know what you guys think in the comments. But the S Pen is looking like the most likely improvement we'll see out of these 3, and again, even that is a little bit optimistic. If in-display camera technology is also ready in time, then we may see that as well. While many expect it to make its debut in the S range, I think the Fold could be a better place to start, considering it is truly a premium luxury device. The first lot of in-display cameras are no doubt going to be expensive, so the Z Fold 3 may be the best place for it. The launch is expected to be in August though, and while we are still unsure about a lot of things for the Z Fold 3, we do have an idea of some of the specs, so we are going to run through them all now for those of you that are interested. For my regular viewers, you guys have probably already seen this, so just jump to the next video, but if you are new here, then hit subscribe now, and we are going to get right into it. The inner display is likely to remain a similar size, considering we've already got trimmed down bezels. We can expect a 7.6-inch dynamic AMOLED display with a resolution of 1768 by 2208. And this will have a 120Hz refresh rate. The front screen is likely to remain the same as well, which is a 6.2-inch Super AMOLED with a resolution of 20/60 x 816. The biggest change here is, of course, can be the screen protection with 60 micrometer ultra-thin glass that not only helps with the durability but should also provide a nicer touch experience for the user. When it comes to the selfie camera, we've got no information, yet many reports and rumors are hinting at the first in-display selfie camera, but we've got no idea what sensor or lens Samsung are using for this. On the rear, it's likely to be a triple or a quad camera setup. Now, Samsung tend to keep things similar across their range, so I would expect the new camera module that we are seeing in the S range to be present, and it's likely that they'll be using the similar 12 megapixel sensors instead of going with the 108 megapixel HM2 when it comes to RAM and storage. Samsung tend to push things high with the Fold models, so I would estimate the Galaxy Z Fold 3 to have 16 gigs of DDR5 RAM. This will be coupled with 128, 256 or 512 storage. It's most likely going to be powered by the Snapdragon 875 Plus and the Exynos equivalent, whatever they decide to name it, and there are rumors of a 5000 mAh battery, but personally I don't see that happening. They are likely to remain at a similar size, so with improvements of space internally in new tech I would estimate a minor increase, so maybe something like 600 mAh. It will of course ship with One UI 3 based on Android 11, and being so early on, color variants just cannot be confirmed. It will probably have as much water protection as they can, but we are unlikely to see any official IP ratings due to its difficult to waterproof design. We are expecting an August launch, and if things carry on as normal, when it comes to the pricing we of course know it's gonna be a lot, so we can expect between $2,000 and $2,100 if we see the usual price increment. Now of course a lot of this is just sensible estimates on top of the leaks we have, because we're so far away from launch, but I'll be keeping you guys up to date as any new news comes in. Who out there is waiting for the Galaxy Z Fold 3? And if not, then what phone are you waiting for? But thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, smash a thumbs up. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down twice, and I'll see you guys in the next one.